Let's practice some more SQL queries today. We have already covered some from basic to advanced or part of the SQL. Now we will solving some more example of SQL queries so that we can get a good confidence over it. So I have already installed the MySQL IDE in my local machine and I will open it and write some SQL queries to get more confidence over it. So in previous video I covered how you can install SQL in a MySQL server in your local machine and how you can interact with it. So I quickly let's open when you go on your Windows machine and if you have installed a MySQL command line client, try opening it and then we first need to enter our password of the ID that we have entered. So let me quickly enter my password. Oh, okay. So, ha, ha, ha. Okay. Quickly open your command line interpreter. Then write my SQL minus version and then using MySQL is not recognized. Okay. If you write MySQL minus version, no, MySQL is not recognized in internal machine. So what we can do, we can open MySQL command line client and then we have the client here we can paste our password. Access denied for user. Using password, yes. Okay. I think I forgot the password. So can I run SQL query somewhere else? If this is installed in our local machine, so what we can do, we can go to our command line interpreter and we can select data from select star. No, do we have node? Yes, we have node and I quickly need to do some more stuff there. Let me search for MySQL. I have MySQL community server. Let me open it. Yes, we don't have an internet connection. Okay. Now what we can do? Uh, Let me quickly connect to our internet. Internet. Internet, yes, internet is connected. Now go to your community server, MySQL command prompt. Yes, enter your password. Uh, my password is okay now. Can I have more screen? Command prompt Windows PowerShell. MySQL version MySQL minus version. No, MySQL data is not recognized as CMD. Okay, can I have this tab again? So if I quickly cancel this, close all, close all the command, and now go here, and when you click on CMD command line interface, but I don't want to open command line interface. Now what I want to do, I just want to create a common interface of MySQL IDE command line client when I open it. And here I have to enter my own password that I used when I was downloading this app, and in MySQL community server. So I think my password is right this time, but no, I'm not getting error in passwords. So now what I can do, I cannot resolve this error right now. So let's practice in uh, OneNote. Can I have OneNote? Let's practice in VS Code. Yeah, why cannot be practice in VS Code? So this is the project that I have been working upon, and let's open a folder, and in this folder we don't have anything. Let's quickly rename this folder as uh, what can we rename this folder? Okay, don't want to rename. Let's create a SQL file as index.sql. Yes, we have an SQL file. Now what we can do, we can create a database, like for YouTube. We can create table name, create table, create table student, student. Okay, create it, uh, create table name, and then we have to declare our the what, we have to declare our row name. We have a student table. Now we have to declare our column in this table. To declare the column, first we want to state the name of the student. This is a uh, varchar of 256-bit, and then we have a what, age of the student, which is an integer again. Can I write integer? Integer, okay. And what we can do, we have name, we have age, and then what we want to store the information of the student. We want to store the information that in which class is he studying. So class will be again an integer, and then what we want to store the data of the student as, we have a name, this is varchar, we have is as an integer, we have class, we have its enrollment number, its enrollment number, enrollment number, number, number. Okay, okay. Enrollment number. This is again an integer. Integer. Okay, so we have our table. If I do select all and control enter. And can I get some suggestion in GitHub Copilot? Let me quickly go live my SQL MS SQL server. Okay. And how can I run this program in my terminal when I do node index? Okay, we don't. Can we go to index.sql? No, because this is not a folder. So how can we run this SQL command? We have to run this SQL command. What we can do, we have to do a lot of the things here. We need to remove this number once, and then we can do MSXL, go live, starting a development server, live server, don't show again. If I go to disposing the server, then I click on this server, what will happen? We have an index.sql file. If we open this file, we can download this file. Now what we can do, we have an SQL data, nothing else. If I got my password of the SQL, then I can show what I did before. Let me quickly close all the tab. And so in this way we can create a table student. Now when we want to, this is the creation of the table. What is this? It is a creation of a student table. Now can I comment this? Control this. Yes, we can comment in SQL, like when you click on control and a slash, then you can comment. Now we have to insert data into this table. Insert some data into this table. Let me quickly search how we can run SQL query in VS Code. To do that, we go to Google and oh, how we can run the SQL query in VS Code. VS Code. Actually, I was in an interview recently at 2 p.m. When I was interviewed with the interviewer, I connected with them with the help of Google Meet. I connected my mobile hotspot to the laptop, and they to, told me to present all the screen and explain each line of the code. So the meeting took around 1 hour, and then that's why all my data got lost in that meeting. So that you are seeing a very slow network connection today. But don't worry, we will cover the more topic in the next video. Before stopping this video, we first need to insert some data into our table. So how we will do that? So quickly go to our VS Code tab and insert some data into the student table. So the syntax is like something: insert uh, the data, insert values, insert data. The syntax is like something: insert data into into table name, table table name, table name, and then we have values, and the values we want to store. And this is the common syntax that we use when we want to insert some data into the SQL table. So we have in the SQL table, which we have rows as name, age, class, enrollment number for student table, and we want to store some data. So how we will do that? We simply write insert insert okay, insert. What we want to insert? We want to insert name. Name is class, and enrollment number. Enrollment into which table? Into student table. Can we have yes as captain? Yes. Okay. Student table. And what values we want to insert in this table? Values. Values we want to insert in this table is the name of the student. The name of the student is div. Okay. So can I have a column this type? We want storing some data. So to store the data, we can use the curly braces and the column. So we will store three student data in our student table. So the first student will be whose name is div. Okay. whose age is 18. Okay, whose name is 18, whose class is 6, 18, it will be 12. It will be in college. So college के लिए first year, and enrollment number as 1. Okay. Uh, I think we can use a lower parenthesis to do that, because in MongoDB we use the curly braces. We can use the this low parenthesis. I don't know what we call it, but we can use them to insert the data. Actually, a little cat came into my room and disturbing me. Sorry for that. Let's insert some more data. We have code, then the age of the code is 20, and his class is second, and his enrollment number is 2. Okay. Now what we can do? Hello? कुछ नहीं आ रहे. Okay, so I have to go to uh, take my sister from school, so I have to stop it here. So quickly enter the name of the third student is with, so code with Dev, and his age is 22, and his class is third, and his ID is 3. So in this way you can insert data in the SQL table. We will cover more SQL query in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you will like this video and give me some subscriber and a like. Okay, getting stopping this video.